channel.
You ready for a Lucha House party?
Yeah, I am.
Debuted at 16 years old.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 175 pounds, Gran Metalik.
The king of the ropes. Gran Metalik is here, baby.
Gran Metalik's held titles around the world, almost as many titles as mirrors he's shattered.
Gulak's in the house.
And his opponent, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 193 pounds, Drew Gulak.
The fact is, Drew Gulak is a skilled mat technician. He pays great attention to detail, especially when it means manipulating the human anatomy.
Has he ever cornered you in the locker room area?
Once. Yeah, he got me, too. Most miserable experience of my life.
No doubt, though, that he can get it done in the ring. As we get underway, I'm expecting a hard-fought match between these two superstars.
The first one to make a mistake could fail.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight. Hey, Corey, I saw you spending some time with Drew Gulak earlier on today.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of learning how Drew Gulak's going to win tonight through an informative 62-page PowerPoint presentation.
Ugh, that sounds miserable.
Beautiful Northern Lights suplex.
Beginning of the end. I gotta say, guys, I've been incredibly impressed by what we've seen from this superstar in recent weeks.
What an amazing display of power.
He's starting to stagger a bit. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral.
He's got it covered. Digging deep for a kick out.
Nah, not yet. Too early.
And Gran Metalik quickly kicks out.
It'll take more than that.
Well, Byron, you're not the only one impressed by what you've seen as of late. It seems these responsible for the weekly rankings have also taken notice because this superstar comes in here tonight with quite an impressive spot.
And well-deserved, too, I might say. It just goes to show that wins here in WWE go a long way in solidifying your spot on the roster.
Man, look at the quickness of Gulak.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Drew Gulak, big move coming.
One move after the other. It's devastating.
Here's his chance.
Unbelievable move by Gulak.
Can he finish the job?
Looking for Drew Gulak. Big move coming. Unbelievable move by Gulak.
This could be the turning point, Cole. He's looking a little off balance. You can bet this is not how he drew this one up.
He's taking on some damage.
Nicely done as he gets out of the submission.
Color me surprised, Michael. I did not see that one coming.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up, especially if you're in the ring with somebody like Saxton.
Can he score the pin?
Oh, a quick kick out by Gulak.
Not yet.
Just a step quicker, it looks like.
Every superstar knows that the key to being a perennial main eventer is securing a favorable spot in the weekly rankings, just like this superstar did this past week.
In WWE, there's as much chaos outside the ring as there is inside the ring.
Try working with Saxton at ringside.
Boom, Samoan driver.
Here's his chance to win this.
Kicks out on the pinfall attempt.
Not yet.
Corey's absolutely right. The weekly rankings are so very important to achieving long-term success here in the WWE.
It's just a matter of time now.
This is all but over.
He's moving with confidence now, guys.
When this guy's on, look out.
And it's reversed.
Now that's the type of move that sends a message to an opponent. He's making a statement here with this attack. Down to the floor. He wants no part of the outside.
Drew Gulak, big move coming.
Whoa, the Southern Lights suplex. You don't see that very often.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
There it is. Now the question.
He's going for the pin. And he got a near fall out of it.
I can't believe what we're seeing here.
Not so fast.
What a slam.
At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets serious.
It's in, it's in.
Night, night.
This one is over.
And Drew Gulak is your winner. Corey, I think that may be the biggest win of that young man's career.
It's hard not to agree with you, Cole. It was an incredible victory.
Yeah, I mean, a hard-fought matchup. And that's a great show of respect. Tremendous sportsmanship. Gotta love it.
Great respect. Thank all y'all for coming, by the way.
We have a great match coming up next.
We have a real fan favorite versus a formidable opponent.
They don't get much better than this.
The premier athlete has arrived.
Byron, get ready to count abs. You might need to take your shoes off.
8-pack. The greatness.
Come over here. Come here, I want to show you something. This right here, this is why I'm the premier athlete. And let me show you something else. Let's count it out together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 reasons why I'm the premier athlete. 8 reasons why I'm better than each and every one of you.
Making his way to the ring from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 196 pounds.
Look, I was impressed as the next guy when it comes to Tony Nese's incredible physique, but do you think maybe he's a little too obsessed with his aesthetic appearance?
I don't know, if I had an 8-pack, I'd show everybody.
My sources tell me that in some states, they're trying to pass a law. It's going to be illegal for Tony Nese to wear a shirt in public.
Oh, stop it.
The power of Tozawa. Come on, Byron.
I can do it.
And from Kobe, Japan, weighing in at 156 pounds, Akira Tozawa.
What a great match we have here to start off this night, guys.
And Michael, I had to check twice when I saw this match listed as our opener. I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
I'm a big fan of Akira Tozawa, but I have an honest question for both of you. Whatever happened to Tozawa's relationship with Titus Worldwide? Is he still a member, or did he get excommunicated?
He dumped him. He got smart.
Yeah.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
Corey, have you ever even gotten close to having a physique like Tony Nese?
Damn. Yep, I have abs like that every time I create myself in video games.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Haluma kick.
It is over.
His kick connects.
I must say, fellas, I was absolutely shocked when I saw the latest weekly rankings. How in the world did this superstar secure such a high spot?
As we've seen many times over the years, the weekly rankings can be a source of great debate. And Byron, it seems Corey has taken issue with this week's rankings. Do you have any issue with how this week's numbers played out?
Not at all, Michael. In fact, I applaud the voters for getting, in my opinion, everything right from top to bottom.
The damage has been done.
His shoulders are down.
Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
It's not Tozawa's time to realize the agony of defeat just yet.
Gets him with a kick.
He's taking some offense. Looks like he may have let his guard down there for a moment, and it cost him.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake. Mark my words.
One thing's for certain, Corey, Tony Nese has a certain air about him. Just his attitude. Walks around like he owns the place.
Cut him some slack, Cole. There's not really much Nese could do about it. He's from New York. There's no question that all New Yorkers have that attitude about him.
Here's a cover.
And Tozawa pops the shoulder up. It's not Tozawa's time to realize the agony of defeat just yet.
On the topic of Tony Nese being a New Yorker, he is the latest in a long line of Long Islanders to find success in WWE. Of course, most notably, there's Mick Foley.
I guess we can't forget about Zack Ryder, who might be the only guy who takes more gym selfies than the Premier.
Nese wants to put this away.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
Not enough to end this one.
Wow. We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly.
Nese wants to put this away. Oh, it's not going to be good. This is not going to be...
Now we had Akira Tozawa on the attack.
Oh, this is dangerous right here.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon. Akira Tozawa, big move coming!
It's your time to keep alive.
Forearm to the kidneys!
And yet,
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
What's he going to do with it? And that takes him off his feet. He's in big trouble. This could be big. No! Oh! Looks like he's starting to falter. He doesn't want to absorb much more. He goes for the cover. Nice gets the shoulder up.
I don't know if you guys know this or not, but premier athletes, they don't stay grounded for long.
Oh, thanks for the factoid.
As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for.
Oh, I think this cover here. And Tozawa pops the shoulder up.
Way too early.
Guys, it's almost as if this superstar has been walking on air ever since the latest rankings came out. I don't think I've ever seen anybody as
Nice wants to put this away. Tony Nice hits it. Wow, he's got the shoulders down. Digging deep for a kick out.
It's not Tozawa's time to realize the agony of defeat just yet.
Nothing wrong with being excited about your spot in the weekly rankings, Byron. Now let's see if the momentum can continue here tonight.
I don't know what everybody's so happy about. It's clearly a glitch in the system or a misprint or something. I mean, there's no way this superstar earned a spot that high.
Look at this.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. The intensity of this has been incredible.
Akira Tozawa just too fast for him. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Shoulder tackle. This could do it. And the shoulder's up in time.
Oh, man, it has got to be the power of Tozawa that is keeping him alive right now.
That phrase is copywritten by Titus Worldwide, Byron.
Oh, he's such a tough target.
He's going for it all. Nice wants to put this away. Tony Nice hits it.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
He goes for the cover. Unbelievable. This singles match is over. Now let's take a look back at these guys in action.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner, the premier athlete, Tony Nese.
Big win here to start the show.
If that's the type of action we're going to get all night long, I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks. We got one-on-one action coming your way next. It'll be Kalisto versus a formidable opponent.
Oh, we aren't going anywhere.
Lucha.
Making his way to the ring from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 168 pounds, Kalisto.
One-on-one action coming up here, guys, and I'm willing to bet this will be one we won't soon forget.
Totally agree, Michael. When you have two superstars as hungry as these two competing in the ring, you can bet it'll be memorable.
The Scottish Supernova.
And from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds, Noam Dar.
An incredibly skilled technician in the ring. Noam Dar has a ring IQ higher than most in WWE.
Prides himself on maintaining a veteran mindset because of that vast international experience.
He's only 24, Byron. That's incredible.
It's amazing. Think back to a couple years ago and Noam Dar's performance in the Cruiserweight Classic, and since then has become a cornerstone of 205 Live.
He sure loves himself. And there's a kick. Michael Cole, Corey Graves, Byron Saxton here to call what will surely be a highly contested matchup.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
Man, I am so excited to see Kalisto in some high-flying action tonight.
You won't be safe in the ring or even above it tonight.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
A well-placed kick. Crushing blow.
The rankings are out, guys, and this superstar has to be happy about what the polls revealed this week.
Some costly miscues from Kalisto here.
Could be a game changer.
I fully expect him to bounce back. Here's the go. Kalisto with an easy kick out there.
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Well, many are clearly happy with this week's power rankings. As Byron was saying, I can tell you that there were many superstars in the locker room earlier today who were none too pleased.
Well, there's only one way to fix that, and that's to go out there and win. There's no use walking around with a boo-boo face. That'll get you nowhere.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now. I don't think he expected to be in this position here.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
And he's heading back in. Boom, nice. Ooh. There may be no escaping this fireman's carry.
I don't know. Never say never, Cole.
On the flip side of what Byron was saying earlier, we've seen superstars relax a bit after being slotted high in the rankings. And that, of course, is the last thing you want to do in a situation like this.
Well, I don't think we have to worry about that with this superstar, Cole. Some competitors are known.
Noam Dar making his move.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, I think this man means business.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
Lucha! 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 So damaging. He's going for the pin.
There's not a person in this arena who thought that that was it for him.
Not yet.
What a match! Noam Dar gets out of the way quickly.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible.
He's on the defensive now. You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys.
I'd never count this guy out, but I'll tell you what, he's not looking so hot right now. He's really going to need to find a way to get back in this thing.
At this point, they both look to be about evenly matched. Maybe I'd give him an edge, but not by much.
Running Insecurity. That has got to be.
Shoulders down, is it enough?
What a win for Noam Dar.
Here's another quick look at some of the highlights.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs, because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. Count yourselves lucky, people. You might watch WWE for years and only see a match that good a few times. Epic.
Here is your winner, Noam Dar.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in thrilling fashion.
Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event.
What a way to kick off the night. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started.
When we return, it's a battle where the participants will need to know where they are at all times.
We have a team led by one of the best talents on the roster to date versus a formidable opposition, to say the least.
This is the main event.
The soul of WWE's Cruiserweight division.
Introducing first, from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds, Cedric Alexander.
Guys, Cedric Alexander had one of the best matches in the Cruiserweight Classic a couple of years ago, and it was so good, Triple H came out and applauded the man and then signed him to a WWE contract.
Cedric's a true testament to hard work and chasing your dreams and never saying die. Cedric has a bright future here in WWE.
Cedric Alexander dropped 20 pounds just to be part of the Cruiserweight Classic, and he hasn't looked back since.
And his partner, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 182 pounds, Mustafa Ali.
Ali's dedicated his life to breaking barriers, challenging stereotypes, and he's continuing to carve out his niche in WWE.
A very motivated young superstar. He says he treats every match like it's a fight for his life.
Gentlemen, Jack has arrived.
And their opponents, first, from Manchester, England, weighing in at 167 pounds, Gentleman Jack Gallagher.
Unlike you, Byron, Jack Gallagher can actually pull off the old school tube socks.
The quintessential English gentleman. An incredibly unique, scientific wrestling style, but a dangerous, dangerous man.
And Jack Gallagher known for taking his time when it comes to breaking down and debilitating his opponents.
Gallagher is off to an incredible start to his WWE career. Byron, you should try to interview him.
He doesn't tend to talk to me very much.
Oh, look who's here!
I can barely contain my excitement.
And his partner, from Los Angeles, weighing in at 175 pounds, TJP.
Byron, you strike me as the kind of guy who dabs a lot.
From time to time.
Yeah, you know who else does? My 10-year-old kid. It's embarrassing. TJP's a grown man. Get in there and fight. Stop dancing. Stop posing. Stop reposting compliments on social media. It's a problem. It's a sickness.
Okay, well, your anger towards TJP aside, you got to give him his props, Corey. I mean, the guy was the first ever Cruiserweight champion. He basically anchored the rebirth of the Cruiserweight division.
All right, I begrudgingly admit you're right on that point.
Yeah. High five.
Sit down, Saxton.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's
to do that. These guys are going to have a match you'll want to watch over and over again.
He's wrestled in pinstripes and in a full suit, but don't let Jack Gallagher's outfits mask the fact that he's got an array of devastating strikes.
Look, I am the first to admit that Gallagher has a unique look and demeanor, but the gentleman is always one move away from picking up a victory.
Bravo to the voters this past week. It seems they finally got the rankings right. And I know this superstar agrees with me. It's about time.
Hooked up.
Inverted suplex. That hurt.
Well, while Corey lauds the power rankings voting process, I will say that there are more than a few people who think a few mistakes were made this past week, particularly as it relates to the Superstars ranking.
Michael, I'm not at all surprised to hear that Corey has a different opinion than pretty much the rest of the world. It's like he's not happy unless he's pushing somebody's buttons.
Guys, I was in the locker room when the latest rankings were released, and I can tell you that a lot of people were shaking their heads over this superstar's ranking.
Anybody would be shaking their head over this superstar's ranking, Corey. It's been one impressive performance after another. If you ask me, it's well-deserved.
I completely agree, Michael, and I wouldn't put too much stock in what Corey was saying anyway. He tends to hang with a pretty cynical crowd these days. Incoming! Guys, some are saying this superstar has begun showing a bit of arrogance since the latest weekly rankings were released. But the way I see it, that's just confidence.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
There certainly is a fine line between arrogance and confidence, as Byron was saying, but whatever it is, I have no problem with it. This superstar has been on an absolute roll as of late.
And who really cares if somebody's being arrogant? As the old saying goes, if you got it, flaunt it. And this superstar certainly has it. Believe it or not, guys, this superstar...
Alexander's looking to end it. And TJP too quick that time. Right on the bridge of the nose.
He's looking a little weary here. I'd say he's starting to feel the pressure a bit.
This match is trending in a bad direction for him right now, guys. He's going to want to make some changes if he wants to stay in it.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Chicken wing gutbuster. I knew it was only a matter of time. Cedric Alexander is in a real bad spot.
Well, while I disagree with Corey's assessment of this week's rankings, I do support his right to an opinion. And you too can voice your opinion on this week's rankings by using hashtag WWE Power Rankings on social media.
And I'm seeing a lot of varying opinions, which is great. Though, interestingly enough, I don't see any that agree with what Corey was saying. Go figure.
Cedric Alexander looking to take the lumbar check. Can he finish the job?
This is not good. I don't think TJP knows where he is. You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
Alexander's looking to end it.
Could be something.
That's it. It's over. It's over.
But he's got to capitalize now.
Can that beat TJP?
Wow, kicking butt and taking names.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would be a good idea to do some mid-ring push-ups. And as you were saying, the decision ultimately came back to haunt him.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
Comes in off the tag.
Oh, yeah, here's Cedric Alexander. Oh, yeah, here's Cedric Alexander.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up, especially if you're in the ring with somebody like Saxton. We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens...
Alexander's looking to end it.
Brainbuster!
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Bang! Detonation kick.
That might have done it, Cole.
I don't know if Ali can recover.
I doubt it.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is...
He's going for the pin. This could be it. Into the pay window.
And he's able to get the shoulder up.
Nice kick out there.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
God, what a stiff shot. And right on the mark.
I sure hope there's some sort of investigation going on right now behind the scenes. There's just no way this superstar deserves to be ranked so high. Clearly, somebody's been greasing the hands of the voters.
Look at this. He's not looking like himself here. But we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here.
Hate to pour cold water on your conspiracy theory, Corey, but I don't see any objection to this superstar's ranking at all, and I think most people would agree. Am I right, Byron?
Your best bet is to just stop listening to things that come out of Corey's mouth. I did that a long time ago, and I'm much happier now.
Incredible! This has to be it. This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
Oh, and he dodges out of the way.
The tag team scene here in WWE is undergoing a bit of a renaissance, and it's because of action like this.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up, especially if you're in the ring with somebody like Saxton.
He's zeroing in on the arm now.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
He's looking at it.
Bam! 450 splash.
That might just be the fun.
1, 2. Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
So resourceful.
What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight. Nearly driven through the mat.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Look at that tremendous ring presence.
Very impressive. And it's reversed. Right to the face.
And this has got to be it.
What is keeping this competitor going?
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
This is it.
And no luck against Ali there.
Good try.
He caught him slipping.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Connects with a knee drop. Oh, here we go. Looks like we're going to get the tag. And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Using all his power to drive him to the mat. He's struggling a bit here. I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
Oh man, his chances are dwindling quickly. He's just taken on so much punishment.
His shoulders are down. He's got some fight left in him. Too soon.
Well, I think this man means business.
Putting all that power to good use.
Message delivered.
Not today.
Look out. We might be in the beginning stages of an assault. Oh, yeah.
Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. I don't know how much more damage one person can take. I don't care how tough you are. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Running out of time here.
Oh, come on, get in there. And no luck against Ali there.
Good try.
Oh, he turns it around. Looks like Gallagher is feeling the physicality of this contest.
How can he not? There's a good chance he can't recover from this. We know it's wham!
I don't care who you are, that'll knock you out.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty.
strike by Gentleman Jack.
And there it is, boys.
2. Gets the shoulder. Wow. What's it going to take?
Have to put in a little more work than that.
And gentleman's drop kick, and not a hair out of place. But I don't know how much gas he has left.
He may get the 3 count right there. 2. Broken up. And the match continues.
That's teamwork.
Oh, the human body can only absorb so much of that.
Perfectly executed. Cedric Alexander, this might be it.
I think it is. I'm not sure how much he has left.
The shoulders are down.
And the kick out by Ali.
Gonna take more than that.
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid to think what's gonna happen next.
Gets him in position.
This is not going to end well for him, Michael.
And he lands the slam.
Here's his moment, Michael.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
In off the tag.
If you're this superstar, whoa!
Comes up big with the reversal.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Will somebody please step in and stop this?
Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh yeah, here's Cedric Alexander.
This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart.
Alexander's looking to end it. Cedric Alexander, this might be it.
I think it is. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Tagged in. The longer this fight goes on, the more wear and tear on each competitor. Who is going to have enough to pick up the win? He wants it one more time.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Hold on, guys. This isn't good.
No question about it, Cole.
Ali is looking to end this.
He's got to do it quick.
He's showing absolutely no pity now, guys.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
I think Mustafa Ali just secured this match.
Ali is looking to end this.
He's got to do it quick.
Warm up the bus. This one is over. You'd have to think.
Here he goes for the win. 2, 3.
Yes! Unreal performance.
Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the proof.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. Wow. I haven't seen a match like that in a long time. I might go home and watch a replay. It was that good.
Here are your winners, Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali.
And that's a nice win for these two here tonight.
To get the pinfall victory over such a high-quality opponent is incredibly impressive, Michael.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the first ever show of 205. I want to thank everyone coming out. Shout out to Rex. to hope I ain't pronouncing it wrong. Dex Riot. And shout out to Fierce Evolution. Iconic. But we'll see you tomorrow live for Fearless Friday. Enjoy y'all day.